Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh shit, I need to make a quick edit real quick. There's no drops on this game. No drops on this game. Alright. Alright. How are we doing today, chat room? Hope you guys are doing good. It has been a little minute, but we are now back on Funny Satisfactory. Last time, I believe we were setting things up the rig? Or at least getting ready to. I'm gonna make my way over there and check. I do believe that's what we were doing. Yeah, we were setting up the oil fields over here. We have our first fuel generator going. It is producing us a nice good bit of fuel, which is very nice. These machines are stalling a bit. Is that a problem? That might be a problem. I'll take a slug out of this. Because if these machines end up stalling, that'd be quite bad for us. Quite bad indeed. Yeah, it's just these don't really move too quick. That's whatever. Alright. Right. I was going to be setting up the oil fields over here with some of the other deposits we have access to. And I was going to be pumping them up to there, it seems. Which is something I can do. I do want to make sure we have enough space up here for what we'd like to do. So I am gonna go around and work on that a bit. Apologies, I don't sound like I have too much high energy right now. I am quite exhausted. Yeah, I'm quite exhausted right now. I've been playing a bunch of other games currently. One of those being Helldivers. I have been fighting for Cyberstan. Or, wait, no. I've been fighting to liberate Cyberstan. Yee. It has taken a bit out of me. I'd stream the game. I'm still worried it might crash, though. Not that this game doesn't crash, but You know, I just want to make sure things are running good there. Alright, we can hook up another crude oil reserve to the upper levels. How am I gonna do this though? I doubt I can just... Oh, I can. We can do like a curve, right? And then I can... Up here I can split them off? No? Okay. And this will go up into there, and that will go up into there. Awesome. And I'm probably gonna need a pump here. Which, unlucky, but... What can you do? Connect you and connect you. And we should start seeing oil enter the pipes and go up into the upper spots, theoretically. Oil's in here. Pump is going. Yep, these are getting oil. I need to run up here and make sure that we're actually getting the oil. I don't know, maybe I'll stream some Helldivers in the future. Not right now though, since there is... I'm just trying to relax for a little bit. Those pipes are filling up, these pipes are filling up. We're not getting anything up there. Why is that? Am I able to build like a ladder or something? No. Awesome. That pump should be working, right? I doubt I'd need to move one like lower. Oh, okay, we're getting some up here. It's just taking a minute. Which... I mean, okay. Alright, fair enough. Yeah, I guess it was just taking a minute, because the pipes need to fill up on oil so that they can get all the way up here, so. that's these three set up. We are also working with like just a normal vein, so it's probably not producing as much as like that pure one over there. So next up, right, we need to decide how we want to go about this. Okay. Trying to remember what we had last time. Did we get anything involving steel? Molded beams we got. Which I could do. It'd take a little bit, but I could do it. Let's just try and keep one thing at a time, though, because otherwise I'm going to lose track of everything. Working on this in the morning is, I'm a little bit scatterbrained sometimes. So, doing this can be overwhelming sometimes. Okay, let's set up. How do I want to go about this? Probably a few refineries. I'll probably just place like one for now. This refinery will make we can have it just make regular fuel. And then I can set up another system to use the polymer resin for something else. That or I could just fucking sink it. That is also an option I have that is at my disposal. Okay, let's get our industrial fluid buffer. And I do think I'm gonna move the resin down. So we'll do something like this. We'll extend the foundation out just a little bit. Okay. Now, yeet. Ow. Okay. We will extend this a bit. Place our humble storage container here. There we go. Hello, Bella. How's it going? Doing pretty good, checking this. Hope you're doing good as well. Just working on getting some stuff better situated over here at this setup we got cooking. I'm probably gonna let the oil fill up a bit. Actually, it doesn't really matter since this isn't going to anything yet, so I may as well hook this up. Yeah, we're starting to push it a tad, but it'll be fine. Doing good, just climbing at a club and alright. Oh my god. That was athletic, holy. This machine is going now. This'll be fine on its own. We don't need to monitor it like the full time. That'll slowly fill up with fuel, then we can start doing stuff with it. Have I been? I've been doing quite alright. Playing a lot of Helldivers. So I need a bit of a relaxing game to de-stress myself. Gotta protect democracy, I see. Hell yeah. Let's head on back here. And stuff here is still going alright. Do I want to work on messing with my production? If steel beam's going into this, which this is working well right now. When I get back home after this trip, I have to start playing Satisfactory again. I've been slacking. The factory will always wait for you, whether you wish it to or not. We don't have any hard drives. That is something that... Oh wait, no, we do have hard drives. We have hard drives. Let's scan the hard drives. I want to try and get more of these alternate recipes so that we, so I can make some renovations to this place because, good lord. What are things I can work on in the meantime? We're working on Logistics Mark IV. Do we have something for based steel beams? I don't think we do. It might be worthwhile to start overhauling the stuff here then. I'll start with this here. Good thing this limestone deposit is right here, because then we can just start making concrete over here. We don't have to ferry it across the factory. It's a normal vein, which is fine. Let's put a little conveyor hole here. Logistics, get our conveyor lift. This stuff over here, and then we get a little bit of an industrial storage to put this stuff into. Okay. Now that we have that, let's seal this up a little more. Let's just get that started. Then I'm going to might have to tear down this whole setup we have here just to make things look a little bit cleaner. So let's get doing that. We can leave the steel ingots for now. That is fine. Okay. These are going to fill up with steel ingots. I'm going to move this over along here. We'll add a tiny little ramp here, just to make it look a little bit nice. So what we need to do now is we need to turn this into concrete, which we can do. I'm gonna just close up more of these holes real quick, though. There we go. So what we could do is I will put a humble constructor right here. This will curve into this, hopefully. Yep, that's fine. That'll turn to concrete. Concrete will get stored up here. It's gonna look a little bit hideous, I'll admit. Stored into here. And then that to start moving it out. And for our funny little project, we're gonna need another foundry, which means I need rotors, and modular frames, which means I gotta remember where those are. I believe modular frames are over here. There they are. And as for rotors, that is where things make it a tad difficult. Because these are all going into motors, I'm pretty sure. So grabbing a few might be difficult. Can grab those at least. And I guess we just make the rest ourselves. Unless we have some rotors on standby. We do. Okay. So let's go make another foundry. I am going to bop. I'll start making a nice healthy amount of limestone into concrete. I'm then going to place this foundry right here. There we go. We'll have this make the molded beams. From which... where are these steel beams going to? Oh... Okay. That's fine. Place our industrial storage, like right here. Put everything in there. Activate that. Good. We can merge the steel into this. Honestly, I think for now I might just back to doing this. Maybe a full overhaul wasn't completely necessary, but... who knows? Next. Power. You connect. You get back to work. Because we do like stators. Shit, actually, hang on. Smaller storage container, but it'll be fine. These will go through fine, right? Yeah, they will, okay. And we can just keep having... this make the steel beams. Not a complete renovation, I'll admit. I kinda undid most of the shit, but... you know. We are not getting nearly enough concrete. Damn. Shit. Curiosity's sake, this pumps out 15 per minute. These smaller ones provide 60 a minute. Let's upgrade these to tier 2s, and I'm gonna upgrade this to a tier 3. This is producing 60 a minute. We can have this. We could overclock this a bit. Do I want to, though? I don't think the demand is there yet. I fell down again. Hate it here. Let's set up another constructor to make more concrete. This will merge with this here. Split these, we'll get this going in here. I'll make that. And we can do, where is a power line? More of my little spider webs. Something about ruling cities or something. Okay. Producing a little bit more concrete. We're producing about 30 a minute, which is Still not enough to fully feed this fucking beast of a machine, but it's a little bit better. Let's have that work on its own, and I'll head over to my throwaway storage container over here, because I remember building one. Yeah. I'll just dump a bunch of random bullshit in here that I don't need, like this. This. Yeah. I might set up another one. Just dump more bullshit in it. Okay. I will grab a bunch of the... Wait until you get that. Put them on top of each other and put a lift to connect them. You know, I should have done that. That's fine though. Those really aren't meant to go anywhere, honestly. It's mainly just like if I know where they are. This, however, I'm going to grab a bunch out of this. And I'm going to reconnect this line here. There we go. Yeah, the dimensional depots would be pretty nice. Hard drive scan complete. What do we have here? We have steeled frames or 6 inventory slots. Steeled frames. We are currently already using bolted frames, which... Not referring to dimensional depots? Oh, interesting then. This would be cutting down on our screw production, but we'd have more spots that we'd have to take the steel beams to. I think I will re-roll this personally. Maybe it's a mistake not to take the steeled frames, but meh. Iron coated canister or recycled rubber. Well, I think I'm just gonna leave that there so that it does not take up any more time. So I don't have to see either of those again. And we're gonna scan another hard drive. You could have gotten iron pipes recipe. Fuck. Oh well. Shit. It's fine. God, if I get iron pipes now, that'd be like the biggest slap in the face, wouldn't it? It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna be honest, the alternate recipes, they're a bit of a gray area for me. I don't know much about them. Which works excellently with the steel frame. Yeah, I don't know many of the alternate recipes. I don't know them. So probably a blunder on my part. My bad. How's this going? I have a few coupons there. It's going alright. We're not using the silica for anything, so I don't necessarily care much right now. Getting my phone blown up right now. What the hell? Hopefully it's nothing important. Turns out it's nothing important. Who'd have thought? It's one of the many group chats I'm in. Not because people like hanging out with me, but because I get invited to do things once and then never again. Alright. So, what was I doing? What was I doing? We should... What am I doing? What am I doing, man? What am I doing? Just what am I doing? But, okay, we should probably work on... Okay, these produce basically as fast as they can. Let's speed these up a little bit. Kind of help out. These machines are stalling. You are full on iron. You are full on rods. I might just merge these lines. What does this go to? Before I do this, actually. This goes all the way over to here, which is being split to... yeah, you're being merged. You're being merged. So let's do... there it is. Air merger. There. Move that up to there. I assume these are like just more screw production if I had to guess. Let's see. This is down to here, which goes into here, which goes into rotor production. I was wrong. However, this does still go into screw production, so at the end of the day, I was right. Okay. With all of that going, Logistics Mark IV, I can... I might grab just this concrete here and just work on the encased steel beams by hand. What was it, 300? A little bit more concrete, I think. Yep. We'll get this going and think about our next steps. What do we want to do next? Once we get Logistics Mark IV, next play would probably be to work on the elevator a bit more. That would require the other two pieces there. But we should probably do... thinking. What we should probably do is maybe we should consider working towards things tied to the rig a bit more. We did get petroleum power, and we're not fully using it right now. So if we can get using a bit more of it, that would be quite nice. I'm thinking that we just make the supplies of fuel up top just directly into, or the oil supplies directly into just more fuel, so that we can focus more, because I can sink the polymer resin and we won't have to worry about it. That, or I can make a secondary line to bring the resin to a different set of refineries and move them into production for probably more plastic. Because I think we'll need plastic more than rubber, if I'm being honest. That would eat a bit into our power grid compared to just sinking it. So we'll have to see our supply and demand by the end of it. But once we get that done, we could also look into doing more in terms of sulfur. Because I want to be able to explore the world a bit more, and I know you get quite a few weapons with stuff in sulfur, so being able to get some of that would be nice. We can also just see if we can set up more micro factories around, produce more specialized goods. Other than that, though, hard drives is another big one, actually. We should keep looking for those hard drives, since I don't want to... There's probably like some good recipes in hard drives that I don't actually know about. Clearly, based on how chat is judging me, I could have done better with the modular frame thing, which is on me, but still. There's probably more in there that I don't know about. And if there is stuff in there that I could make great use out of, I probably should try and do it. Speaking of which, RAM research complete. That is our last hard drive. So I will have to go on another adventure for more. Which should be fine. I'm just gonna turn like a good majority of these into it, because we'll have more steel beams. So the duck walked up to the lemonade stand, and he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, bum bum bum, got any grapes?" Okay, let's leave that at that for now. Do boom, boom, boom. Ship it.
Milestone reached. The transportation of resources can reach new heights of efficiency. With the Mark IV belts and lifts, the truck, but even more importantly, your effort. Handling a large and complicated vehicle like the truck should come easy to a well-trained pioneer such as you. They are an obvious improvement over tractors concerning industrial purposes. Improvements for personal use were not measured.
Okay, next up, monorail technology would probably be nice. Industrial manufacturing, something we're gonna have to get sooner or later. Let's grab monorail for now. That'll be a whole other issue. Alright, hard drive, show me something good. Pure Caterium ingots or coated cables. I don't like either of these personally. I see the benefits of, I guess. Well, would Caterium ingots be made quicker? I guess we'd get more cables, but nah, I'm re-rolling this. I don't care. Pure iron ingot or Caterium wires? Shit, man. I don't like either of these. Let's just... I'm gonna leave them there for now. Like... I'm not really getting much that I'm too interested in, honestly. Pure iron ingots is like maybe, but like we're not having a shortage of iron by like any means. Like, if anything, it'd be more expensive to try and do all that. Plus, the Caterium wire thing, like, maybe in, like, a different place that'd be nice, but, like, for right here, for right now, for what we got, like... No, I don't think so. Okay. We should get things at the rig a bit more situated as we go. Let's make our way over to our MAM research. In terms of stuff in sulfur, could work towards experimental power generation. That would unlock fucking rabbit hole. Getting the rifle would be nice. Some explosive rebar. We'd have to make smokeless powder, which we'd have to do in a refinery, I think, right? Button is it? There we go. Yeah. That would be its own process, which I don't know if I can do right now. Priority should be get the rig set up. Oh shit. Wait, hang on, this is actually kind of important. Fuck. Alright. Due to unforeseen events, I will have to be cutting the stream early. We still get about an hour in though, so. Yeah. Don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow, but I do know we're going to do it, and as always, I'm Manager. You've been amazing to have. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time. Sayonara, everyone.